Jmikola reporting live here from the Google Chicago office. Happy St. Patrick's Day. The river runs green, but tonight it runs spicy. These are spicy. I'm here joined with my colleague and esteemed manager. I'm saying that for obvious reasons, Andreas Braun. We're here with Pringles alumnus, Liana Pelham Weaver, and Brent Schaefer here brought out the ambulance van all the way over here from San Francisco to another. Did you just get to teleport between Google offices?
Yeah,
but you're making this possible. Thank you here. We are not sponsored in any official capacity here. We're on the tail end of a lunch break. But Mr. Andreas, you brought these over from Germany. Please walk us through what we've got here.
So these are Takis. Apparently people know them already. I did not.
Look at the camera while you're speaking to them.
Okay, so these are Takis. Apparently people know them. I did not before. We also have some crunch chips. Sounds crunchy. We'll see how crunchy they are after spending a week in my bag.
Wow. It says wow.
Yeah, it's
okay.
wow. It's
what
terrifying.
flavor is that?
This is terrifying jalapeno and cream cheese inferno.
Terrifying.
So that sounds promising.
Inferno. Okay.
This one here is incredible paprika and sour cream pleasure. So I think
pleasure chips. This
do
is
the
a pleasure
inferno
cruise for your taste
first,
buds.
the pleasure after.
So what's the proper order to consume these?
We'll have to figure it out. Do you want to reach the German?
Yeah, exactly.
You want to reach the German part?
Wat mit crunchchips hast offenen and fall der Crunchen in stock. Elvel Ogby found an. I can't do this.
No, you read
so many capital letters there.
Yeah.
What call? We're opening them all right now.
I don't know.
All right, let's start with these.
Let's start with
Let's just go right down the line here. What do we got here? Look at that. Look at that lovely golden artificial color here. What is? Can we get some? Is this in English at all? Crinkle cut potato
I can give
crisp.
you ingredients. So, in terms of colorings, there's paprika extract, and that's it. So
That's the only. This is natural coloring.
Yeah.
These are German potatoes here. If we could just get a close-up shot here. Just look at this. Let's get a focus on here with our videographer here. Outstanding. Look at that. Look at that texture. Brilliant there.
In certain categories like presentation, texture.
If you survive,
flavor,
is this pleasure chips or is this
This is
jalapeno?
inferno.
It's a
This is
terrifying inferno.
I have to say I'm not terrified. A little underwhelmed.
Now, people in Germany would say this is very spicy, but I'm.
Yes.
No.
The Anaheim pepper sandwich that Google Catering provided.
Not that spicy.
Really, I added that to the Turkey Club. Brilliant sandwich. It's a little bit of a residual heat. It kind of builds up there. Okay. This is more of a front-end conference, though. We're talking about UX today.
There's a nice.
There is some back-end heat there.
I like the
texture.
I do like the texture. It's very soft.
These are. I wish these were a little thicker, maybe a bigger crunch.
I think the softness
melts
comes
in your mouth.
from like percolating in Andreas' suitcase.
Ah.
It's remarkable that these aren't in smaller pieces, because this is going to be here. Shall we go on to the other crunch chips or pivot to the Takis and then come back?
The
think
Takis
Takis
have to
are
be
last.
last. You don't want to
Takis
sit
will be, yeah. Takis are gonna. That's just gonna ruin our taste buds. This is made for the
These will
domestic
actually
market.
be spicy.
Okay, here. Slide these over here. And now we've got the incredible paprika sour cream pleasure. So these are not spicy. Look at that. There's no way this is not artificial color.
Hang on.
More
We'll do the,
paprika powder. The Germans love
Yes.
their
The
paprika.
smoked paprika.
Well,
So you
and
just-
iron oxide. So a little more.
Is that rust?
Yes.
There's rust flavor on here. So we just had, it was the ShopRite in Hoboken for St. Patrick's Day. Had some Irish potato chips. It was sour cream and shamrock flavor.
I like these better.
These are great.
Much better.
Not
yeah.
spicy, but this is a great sour cream. It is quite pleasurable.
This is cool, yeah.
Sabroso.
Some love for the cameraman.
Cool and happy name.
No, these are good.
Very nice, thank you.
Or woman.
Camera person. Okay. Thoughts on this one? I think unanimously appreciated over
Yeah.
the other chips
More
here.
flavor, less
This
spicy.
is, we're joined with the newest plush. We're no longer doing elephants now. This is the Symphony, which Fabian was not a fan of that name.
Okay.
But this is going back. Emma demanded a gift, as she does. The children, they need gifts.
Yeah.
So we got one of these things coming back home.
Symphony.
The Takis are ready.
May I?
Oh boy.
Please,
I've
Brent.
never had
I heard these are spicy.
Keep the ambulance at the ready. We might need to. So these are these beyond Takis Fuego?
I don't know.
These are
I've never had them.
volcano.
How does that rank in the
Now,
Taki?
I have a
hierarchy?
Takis.
It's
High.
it looks like it's a 4 out of 5 on the thermometer. It's 1.
So this might be a little bit lower than the. I think Fuego might be even higher.
Okay, yeah, there's
Like-
room.
Unless
there's
they do
room
the
at
thing where
top
the
of
thermometer blows up the top. And it's like 6 out of.
This is a little scary.
I hope they do.
So I have a. These are definitely more. These are lighter than Takis Fuego. So I like to just suck them and then I eat them like a
Yeah.
corn.
These are delicious,
That's
but
an
not
interesting
not
idea.
very spicy.
No.
Hashtag no
Light on the
context.
volcano.
Where are these made? Are these made in Europe?
I don't have packaging.
says
It
Different,
was
different
stolen.
textured. In a normal Taki, I'd be able to like
Takis are usually
unwind
from
it.
Mexico. But
These kind of taste like Doritos.
Yeah, these are
But
good.
they're not very spicy.
No. There it is.
I'm surprised.
Direct from Germany, not very spicy.
So the conclusion is
If you don't like spicy, go
not
to
real
Germany.
Spice. Yeah.
So produced in Spain.
Produce it. Okay.
That's
That's
Spain.
So it's definitely for the European market.
all in all a lovely spread here. Really false advertising though. And then let's just cover briefly, Liana, you mentioned this. You pointed out the Nutri-Score here. What were these rated here?
Oh, D.
These are D. These are not healthy for you by any stretch.
But they could be less healthy. So
They could be.
there's-
They could be an F. What would
Yeah.
it? No, an
An
E. An E.
Maybe without the.
These are passing.
Europe is a strange place. Those are. Do those have a
They
rating on
don't,
them?
they don't have a rating. No.
No, those are just. But
But
those
I
are
would say they're probably A.
This is
Yeah,
a
I-
voluntary thing.
Takis A.
The way they
Okay.
made me feel. I think
It's not a legal requirement.
Okay.
This is voluntary from.
Thank you, Andreas.
Producer. You're very welcome.
We'll be happy to have you back on a future episode, depending on whatever you could bring over. But
what could possibly be an E?
I don't know.
Something that doesn't actually include potato as an ingredient.
Thank you.
Just a cup of